it's Tanya. Welcome back to Crafty Cards and Journals. Today I am in my reading journal and I use an Archer and Olive notebook for that. And you can see I've had a lot of fun. So what I'm going to be doing today is my September wrap up, if you can believe it, and the one book that I think you will love that I read in September, okay? So let's hop into this. Like I said, Archer and Olive notebook, but you can use anything for your reading journal. I have these little stamps here that I use all the time. I'll link everything that I can find in the description box below. And I do have, in case you're interested, affiliate links to Doodle Diaries, Journal Say, and the Washi Tape Shop. And some of those contain coupon codes, so if you're going to shop there anyway, I would appreciate it if you'd use my links. So I can link this. I'm going to use this right here. Like I said, I'll link everything that I can. And my whispering pages. I love this so much. Now this paper pad I picked up. It's the Paper Studio, and I picked it up at Hobby Lobby. I think it was last year. That's where some of this is coming from. Use my VersaFine Claire, my glue stick, scissors, tweezers. And this washi, I can't link it. I'm not sure where I got it. And then this washi came from EB, okay? So I can't link that, but, well, I can. I'll link my affiliate link for EB for this. If you're interested, you get a bunch of them. All right, so let's start into this. I'm so excited. All right, and what I've already done, so this wouldn't be so long, is I went ahead and set up, because it's just a repetitive of what I do every month. This was August, okay? So this is September, and I used a new fall paper pad that was out at Michael's. Here's my EB washi tape, and up here and right here, all this is EB washi tape. And then I made my calendar, and then here's September recap. I used that same paper. I made my stickers with my Cricut, and these came out of Whispering Pages, and so did this. Like I've said so many times, I love that little sticker book. It is wonderful. Okay, so what I want to do is do this. So I'm going to get my little hand to hold this down, and this right here to hold this down, okay? So this is the paper that I have picked out because this is a thriller. Oh my goodness, it is good, okay? So it is called The Fallcroft Ghosts. And it is a, what do they call it? A young adult book, okay? So, but I thought this gave those spooky vibes, and this gives spooky vibes. I'm not going to use this one. I'm not feeling it. But these two, I feel it. Okay, so what I want to do is just basically like I always do, come across through here and tear this. Like this. I'm going to do this one maybe a little different than normal. We'll cut it about right here. I'm so getting into doing this like this, okay? Then I'm going to get my corner rounder and cut that off and cut that, round that corner off. And then I think by the time I put that in there, it will be close to perfect, okay? And then I want to take this because I think it gives that, ooh, scary feel, okay? And I'm going to get it. I don't think I want it that far, though, because I have to leave myself room to write. So if I do it like that, I think that'll be good. I'm going to round this corner. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. We are getting ready to have a storm. So it's very overcast, dark, nasty. Maggie is with Mom on the love seat, and She tried to hide earlier, but I think she's going to try to persevere. We'll see. She hates storms. Okay, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to put this right along this top. Push it down in there. Turn it towards me. Okay. I'm already feeling scary, spooky vibes. Okay. Now, then I'm going to put this like right in here. Oh, yes, I love it. But this is such a good book. Let me see. Let me tell you a little bit about it while I'm doing this. And then I'll write it down. This is by Darcy Coates. I've read many of her books. Some of her books are very graphic. Now, this gets really scary, okay? But I loved it. I thought it was so good. Matter of fact, it may be a reread for me. That's how well I liked it. But anyway, it starts off with Tara and Kyle, their brother and sister. I won't tell you too much. She's 15 and he just turned 12. And their mother is in a coma after an accident. And I'll skip a lot of this, but they have to go live with their grandparents out in the country. And they've never met these grandparents, and they think that their grandparents really didn't care about them. But the mother's the one that cut all ties with them. They live in this old, creepy, scary house. So that's what this is. And there's mountains around them, and there's ghosts involved in this. Okay, and here is the book. And it's all about doors like will just all of a sudden slam shut, curtains move when they shouldn't, suitcases get knocked over, and then there's one room that remains locked all the time. So it's really good. I don't want to ruin it for you if you're going to read it, but I recommend it. I do recommend it. If you like thrillers, I think you'd like this one. All right, so there's the book title. The cover of the book. And then I made this with my Cricut. So I'm just going to lift this off. And my Cricut's been giving me some trouble. Do I want to put, let's see. Maybe I would want to put a little bit, oh yeah, I think I do, of this black tape. I think this came from the Dollar Tree. Now, if you ever have tape that doesn't want to stick, what you can do is just put glue underneath it. That's what I do, okay? So these letters kind of came in pieces, but that's all right. It won't bother me. Try to get these straight. But it's a really good book, and the grandfather is sort of obsessed with his sister that died near this lake there. They don't have internet. They do not have cell phone service. And then they have a landline, but the storm takes it out. And that's all I'm going to tell you, because I don't want to ruin it. I think you'll really like it. It is a nice little read. It's down here. I just like the feel that this gives, the little vibe. It's all scary and spooky. Want to kind of trim, if I can get my scissor under it, trim that off. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the. Now, I think I will kind of, it is kind of scary though. I mean, it is scary. I'm not going to lie. It's scary. Oh no, I put it backwards. And I'll just put the up there. I don't know if I might be able to get these off. Let's see. If I can get them off without any trouble, I will. I'll switch it. All right, I fixed it. That was driving me crazy, and I couldn't leave it like that. So there is that. I think that's so cute. All right. Then I just Googled these images. Let me see how I want to put them down here. I think them where they live, and then the ghost. Maybe something like that. Or I could do that with that. I think I like this better. I think it takes up more room appropriately. I just printed this out on printer paper. You could definitely make stickers out of it if you wanted to. But I just didn't want to. I think that gives a very spooky feel. And since we're in cozy season now, since it's fall, I'm all excited. It's a perfect book to read. Now, do I want to maybe overlap that? Oh, I think I like that. I like it when things are overlapped. Okay, now let's look about putting, I think I'm going to put some of this, yes, right here, because I think it fills up that area nicely. And I'll just cut that right there. Like I said, this washi is from the Dollar Tree. And I think I'm going to put it maybe right in the middle here. And just put it like that. And do I want to use some of this little washi right here? Let's see. I like that. Maybe we'll just do that. Oh, yes. I love that vibe, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is just take my number 8 Pigma Micron and write about this. All right, I just wrote great thriller about a sister and brother that have to stay with their grandparents they have never met, and strange things start happening in this very old creepy house. And I will tell you that the grandmother has already taken their cell phone and their cell phones from them. So it's a good book, okay? So that is that. And I'm going to put something down here because this seems really empty to me, I think. So I'm going to continue with this, cut it off. And if I could stop throwing my scissors, and I'll cut this off right down through here. I like that. And then do I want to add some of this little washi? It also helps take up room. Plus it gives that spooky vibe that I'm going for. But I love Darcy Coates. But man, sometimes she can write things that will scare you to death. I mean, she has very much thrillers down. All right, I like that. I think that's really a pretty spread, and it gives a good feel for the book, okay? So we're going to go in here and fill out some of this. All right, sad to say, but it is true. I only read one book this month, and it was an audio book. I didn't put physical book down because, to tell you the truth, I forgot to print it out. So I read one thriller. All right, and media, I read one book. I've watched a lot of movies, but I forgot to put them down, but they're really good. Next time we meet up, I will tell you about the movies that I've watched because, like I said, I love old movies, and I forgot to make a list of them, but I have watched a lot of old movies. So, and my reading journal contains movies as well. Okay, highlights is where I put my book cover. So there that is. I read one book. It's a thriller. My rating, this one right here, I just use a mild liner for this one. This, I'm going to give it a solid 4 stars. It might be, no, it's going to be 4.5 because it was really good. It's so close to being a 5. It's not even funny. Oh, well, I made it 5. That's what happens when your brain is moving faster than you are. But it's really 4.5. I need to try to white out that other half because it wasn't a solid 5. Okay, that's good enough for me. That's my 4.5, okay? So there is that. All right, I just colored in with my 990 Tombow here. And then for my reading progress, I'm going to take that same 990 and I'm going to color the days that I read. Okay, I've got that done. Then, let's see. I'm going to flip back over here. I just love doing a reading journal. It's so fun to look back on what you read, what you thought about it. It really is. I love it. Okay. I still haven't had any 5-star books or did not finish. I've had some that were very close. Let me hold this down for a minute. And so this one was, so for September, like I said, I only read one. It was the Fullcroft Ghosts. Okay. And between Magnolia Murder and this one, I'm going to say the Fullcroft Ghosts was the winner. I love thrillers and mysteries. Okay. So these two will go up against each other. And these happen to both be written by Darcy Coates. So there's that little tidbit. Okay. Now, I'm going to get, because I read a young adult, I actually got a bingo. I am so excited. And let's see. I'm still working on my series. So that, I didn't get a bingo, but I got a bingo over here. Okay. So let's keep looking. There's where I put my movies. Here's where I put my books. Okay, and here I'm going to fill this in at 4.5 because I really did like it. Sometimes you can get so busy filling in these stars that if you get like me, you don't do it right. Okay, and then this was in September. So I'm just going to put 9/25 and write the name. Okay. Then I'm going to put it right here. All right. And I just typically highlight that just because that's what I like to do. So that's what I just highlight it. You can see most of everything has been mystery thrillers. Then here, I'm going to add my book page right here. So let's see how many I've read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was supposed to read 20. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Okay. then let me go ahead and highlight, color one of these books in. Next time, like I said, I'm going to stick to the color of the book being based on the genre of the book. But I didn't do that this time. So I just basically pick out whatever color that I don't think I've used before. Let's go with this. I just love coloring in my books. It's so rewarding. It's still a cute little bookshelf though, I think. And then I've noticed I'm 2 books behind putting it here. So I'm going to put this one on 8. Because I somehow did not print out Bound for Murder and Hunted. I didn't put that there, okay? This is how my reading journal wrap-up for September turned out. I cannot believe that it's already the end of September, almost. Time is flying. I love doing these reading journals. I love sharing what I'm reading with you guys. Oh, I didn't put the pages that I read. Okay, let me do that real quick. I read 288 pages in September because that's how many pages was in that book. But I love this. I think it turned out so cute. If you enjoyed this September reading journal wrap-up plus a book review, then like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay crafty.